to subscribe and have the channel get to 150,000 subs. Hey Thaba Wethu, this video is brought to you by EASYBET. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign up bonus. And also, T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Gango. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the Petro Premiership. Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Magesi 0. I'm joined by the double pivot, Dr. Mutau, Dr. Tommy.
And one Nanzil.
I give it Dr. P.
They don't have a football university. Yeah. But anyway, Steve for those that are very lazy to think, they must know that the league was won in May, midweek. After Orlando Pirates could not mathematically cover Mamelodi Sundowns. The gods of football therefore said Mamelodi Sundowns can win the league. Yeah. And let me start maybe in a very unusual manner. I saw the trophy. What a beautiful trophy. Some things, I want to evaluate them. I'm the only person sometimes who qualifies to evaluate things that are not used in people's eyes. Yeah. Remember, when something is introduced and something that is new, people are unfamiliar with it. And they likely say, Horinteso impi, on the basis of they don't know it. Yeah. Some people take time to gel and to understand things, but we cannot all have PhDs. But I tell you, that trophy is very beautiful, very fancy, and congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah. We had to do what we had to do from an Orlando Pirates point of view, as I'm a fan of Orlando Pirates, and I'm not a good pretender. Yeah. I was hoping that Orlando Pirates wins the league, but they did not win it. Yeah. And Mamelodi Sundowns won it. Yeah. And that's why today they celebrated, and we congratulate them. But you talk about Mamelodi Sundowns into this game. They were playing against a very smaller team, if one may say, in Magesi, a team that eliminated them in the Culling Black Label. Yes. But here's what I want to say. If you can look at Mamelodi Sundowns from Ronan Williams, from Teboho Mokoena, all majority of their players are international players, except for Yokoza, who's now having his first season. Obviously, he's unlikely to play for Bafana. But you talk about Mudiba, Mokoena, all majority of the players, Renas, Shalulile, international players. Yeah. I'm just talking like for like here. Yeah. But Mamelodi Sundowns have mastered what the basic of football, trap and pass. Yeah. They had more of the ball, precisely because they don't overdo things. Yeah. And they simplify football in that manner. I think Matthews is the one that is more allowed to run with the ball or to cover more spaces. It's Matthews. It's Sales. Arthur Sales is allowed to run more with the ball. Ribeiro today was not running with the ball. He was collecting more of the ball from the back. And when we have a player that collects, who's a creative player, who's very good. I mean, if you ask a creative player to do basics, they will easily do basics. And I think our teams have been delayed by not mastering the art of basics. They want to overdo things. This is for me, just to wrap the whole season. I think Sundowns, if you were to watch this game, they had more of the ball just because they did basic. And so they've mastered the art of basics, you understand. But they played very well, and we congratulate them. And we're confused. But anyway, at the end of the day, Thibaut, I had I just don't want to talk much about football, but I think Sundowns played very well. But for me, a true definition of football when Mshishi was introduced, I think a value for money. He has mastered that what I'm talking about here, the trap and pass. But Mshishi masters it in this way. He can give you single pass, and makes the whole team tick. I think there was a ball, Mokaring, he had about 4 to 5 touches, and you can tell the guy is a genius. And if the gods of football would allow him, or maybe to reduce age, I mean, what a player. I mean, we talk about a player that has never even played in Europe or anywhere else. Yes, he played international internationally as per Bafana Bafana is concerned, but class of his own. I think he has proven to be that great player. But we congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns. I came here to celebrate with them. There are people that are they are still behind in terms of taking this thing by Isapelong. Weak people that cannot think progressively, people that don't understand that we support our teams. I was in the thick of things. Some Mamelodi Sundowns supporters are when I physical, my brother, to touch me, you can touch the whole stadium. You don't know, these people love me. You understand? It's just that I'm not in the business of love, like I always say. So some people, they listen with their heart rather than their brains. Now I can tell you, since I'm the only person who qualifies to qualify myself and to give myself an award, I'm the most influential football fan in the world this season, 2024-2025 season, and I'm the only person who's qualified to render myself such an award. And when you are the most influential football presenter 2024-2025 season, let me tell you, I know that Bata Sebedisa, the camera, the super sport and SABC and whatsoever to validate my points, but I think Orlando Pirates has done exceptionally well to make sure that they push Mamelodi Sundowns until the periphery, until May, and they've protected most teams in allowing them or disallowing them the embarrassment that they get. Mamelodi, they get a guard of honor from Busales. Some teams don't qualify to get guard of honors to such people, but anyway, Orlando Pirates made sure that they eliminate such, and we pushed Sundowns towards the very end. And I think Orlando Pirates, if they add or they beef their squad or will beef, I think we're going to win the 2025-2026 season. And people must never, just to help them, you must never think a teacher is more clever than a school. The reason some people are saying, Rivero, Pirates will, Rivero was hired by Pirates. We did not hire him outside of brains. We use our brain to can spot him, or this guy is a very good coach. Why? Because we are capable. People must never be shaken and think, just because Rivero. We will use the very same criteria to find another Rivero. So do not be worried about that. We understand the system of football. If the system starts there. In our office, we've gotten football intellectual proficiency in Dr. Ivan Koza, so do not be moved and stuff. This team has been running from 1987. That's why we pushed such a great team with so much resources today. But I can't learn to say or anything, but I can say that we need to apply FIFA financial fair play. And I'm the only person who does not want to be loved, but I want to be loved on merit. Remember, when you seek to be loved, you shy away from the truth and you want to tell people what they want to hear. I think FIFA financial fair play should come to the party because it does not make football sense. Listen, we are sponsored. This league is sponsored by Betway Premiership. Betway is a betting company, so it doesn't make betting sense if you play Sundowns and they win every game. It kills Motswako or football. Not because I hate Sundowns. If you are slow, you think, we hate. It's not hate. We want the competitiveness in terms of football. Not that we the highlights. One of the reasons why Sundowns, even Sundowns fans, don't come to stadiums, people don't like obvious things. Okay, let me give you an example. Before we want to work hard. Difficult. So this one becomes so easy. So we want to destroy this. We don't want this league to turn into what they call a farmers league. You understand? Not because we hate any other team, but we need come to. And one other thing, and I need to tell Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs is the reason why Orlando Pirates did not win the league.
Why?
Yes, because they supported Sundowns, they fed Sundowns all the points. They never distracted Sundowns. The reason why we played the Nedbank Cup with Kaizer Chiefs is because Kaizer Chiefs is sharply Sundowns. So Kaizer Chiefs needs to come to the party. Years ago, Kaizer Chiefs was at the helm, in number one. Kaizer Chiefs has really contributed into this league, turning into a farmers league. When they had to win the league, Bafile Sundowns in the last minutes of the league. And now sponsors are looking at this league and they feel like it's a farmers league. Kaizer Chiefs, I love Kaizer Chiefs. I want them to come to the party. I want them to come and compete so that we don't have this league it's not turned into a laughing stock. to show that Sundowns was not win. Sundowns, to me, I'm very happy that they are playing in the CAF Champions League finals. And for me, if they win, hopefully they win the CAF Champions League. If they win the CAF Champions League, according to me, I think my uncle's money, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, it would have invested into its worth. These people have been misusing Tjhelete Malumwaka, and we are struggling and we are broke, we need money. They've been winning only the league, and that's a failure according to Mamelodi Sundowns standard. I don't care who says what. You cannot Magesi ka the final. You understand? Like, and then you call this a success. You evaluate your success according to investment.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But anyway, I get a lot of some other people, they turn my passion into anger. I'm not angry.
You're not
I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
Okay.
Hey, I just wanted the competitiveness. Congratulations to Kabuyelo, Masandawana, and yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.